Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video, and I want to talk about being smart in a bear market and give some opinions and some thoughts about what I'm doing to start off this year and what my focus is. And I'm going to share with you what I think you should be doing, in my opinion, in the Veve app. And this also applies to other NFT platforms and other projects as well. But just some basic thoughts here about what you could be doing. So if you do like this video, after you watch it, make sure you hit like, and most importantly, comment down below. I always love to hear your opinions about my videos and about what you're doing during this time, because it's a very interesting time to start off 2023, with Veve in particular, and how the markets are looking and how the collectible prices and the comic prices are. And I'm going to say you got to focus on those grails for now. And I'll explain that in just a second. But if you do join my channel, you want to make sure you join my channel as a member, because you'll get your free Drophead NFT. And just so you know, this week coming back, I got 4 big comics going out to my, Drophead community, including, Moon Knight #1, Eternals #1, Alpha Flight #1, and West Coast Avengers #1, all raw comics, all going out as rewards to my Drophead NFT holder. So if you're a comic book collector, you want to join my channel as a member and get into the rewards program. All you got to do is join, DM me, I'll send you your NFT. Simple as that. And then you can get into these draws that I do every single week. But let's get into this, you guys. Being smart in a bear market. Now, there's lots of opinions about what we should be doing right now, but I always go back to focusing on the grail. So I'm going to give you a few examples and also a few other thoughts about this as well. Now, here is something I wanted to talk about that I hear a lot of people talking about, and this is a strategy that you could do as well. It's holding gems. Now, Veve has the gems. This is what powers the app, in regards to being able to buy and sell in the marketplace. It's the gems. That's what the currency is on Veve. And is it a good idea right now, basically, in this bear market to hold gems? Because some people think, like stuff is going down. Collectibles are going down, so a lot of them, right? So maybe holding your gems is the best thing to do. Now, I'm going to throw at this other argument right here. There's only one reason to hold gems, and I'll show that on my next screen right here, for me anyway. So the real reason is not to hold on to your gems too much, because bear markets are where you have the best opportunities. I mean, if you're into investing or collecting, because this is just a collecting video, not financial advice or anything, but if you're into, collecting and everything, you want to be buying when the market is low, when stuff is down. You don't want to be buying when stuff is at all-time highs. I mean, that's just a way to get wrecked, right? So if you hold your gems, you'll miss opportunities in bear markets, because, the general theory of any business is to buy low, sell high. You don't want to buy high when things start to rise. You want to hold on. So if you can get into the market and look at things, right now, this is probably the best time to do it. And the prices might go a bit lower, but the grails is what I'm going to talk about in just a second. So there's this other question too, just before I get into which ones I think are good to look at. What about master collector program preparation? Instead of just buying grails, maybe you're stacking up tons of comics. That is another option you could do right now as well, getting ready for master collector. But for me, I'm kind of holding off a little bit on going all in on the Veve Master Collector program, because there's still too many unknowns about the program. And when I like to spend my money or my gems, I like to know everything I'm doing. I don't like to have unknowns, like too many unknowns. So I'm holding off a bit on prep. Now, there is one reason to hold your gems, as opposed to buying in the bear market, and that's because of super limited new drops that Veve is going to be having all the time coming up now. Unknown upcoming grails. It's always good to have some gems set aside so you're not panic selling at the last minute. This is what I'm talking about focusing on these grails, because they're coming. Lambo is coming, you guys. Bigger comics are coming. FA characters are coming. There is a big year coming up right here, right? So you're not going to want to make sure that you just blow all your gems. You want to hold some for sure. But like I said, I'm not in favor of just holding all my gems, selling everything, and just waiting and waiting and waiting. I think you miss too many opportunities in this bear market. Now, The grails are what you should be focusing on, in my opinion. And there's a few. There's, I'm just going to show a couple here, but you want to look for stuff like this. This is Miles Morales. Okay, this is the hoodie version. Now, the reason that you want to look at these is because it dropped in a bear market. And look at this. Look at the prices at 309. But this is the most important stat. The all-time high, it's only down like 5% from its all-time high. So basically, this has not dropped in value. It's sitting right at its all-time high. And you can sort that if you look at an app called Vault Value, and you can just get it from an app store. I'm not connected with the app in any way at all. But if you look at this app called Vault Value, you can sort by all-time highs and what percentage the collectibles and comics in Veve are down from the all-time high. Miles Morales is like right there at the all-time high. So this is one of those ones, the hoodie, and of course the rare and the secret rare as well, if you can get to that level. But this one is the more stable one, even out of all of those. It's sitting at just right there. So this is the kind of stuff you want to look for in a bear market. It's a grail, it's a FA, it's like not moving down at all. And hasn't over the whole course. So this is a good one right here. Then you can focus on big comics, as well, like Amazing Fantasy, the #1 comic on Veve. These are great places to put your gems, during a bear market, because when a bull run happens, these are the comics that are going to go way up in value. So, you can focus on all the other smaller ones too if you want. There's lots of really good ones, but these are kind of the big ones you want to go after. One like this, the best comic in the world, pretty much in the NFT space, and then a comic like this. And this is what I said about holding some gems, is that there's going to be new ones that come like this. Journey into Mystery 83 dropped recently, and its all-time high is yet to be reached. So these are ones you could put your gems into as well right now, because it's a massive comic. It's just dropped recently. It's slowly going up. If you just look at my last video, you'll see all about that. If you just follow me on Twitter, you'll know that I'm reporting this every day. These are the kind of things. So you can hold gems for this kind of stuff moving forward as well. But the most important thing, you guys, is just to be smart in a bear market, okay? You don't want to blow all your gems on everything, but you want to make sure you're not just holding on to them, because if you do, you're going to miss out, in my opinion, on great opportunities at these low prices on the grail stuff, and then of course you have your master collector program stuff. You can go in on that. Those are things as well. And you can make your speculation plays and all that kind of stuff you want to do for sure. But hold a little bit aside as well for new stuff that's going to be dropping, because every day we don't know what's coming. There's going to be something else big. So make sure you have some set aside. Now, I have a bit of bonus material right here at the end of my video, and this is about Kang. I wanted to show you some really fun photos of Kang that have been released on Twitter recently, because his movie, Quantumania, not his movie, but Ant-Man's movie, but where he's going to be featured in it big time, is on February 17th. And look at this. He's coming down. If you watch the trailer, he's got the power, the future tech, and he's coming down. He looks super menacing. We could get his character, his FA, in Veve. That would be amazing. Look, here's another image that came out from new poster releases. This is a beautiful image too of Kang. I mean, the actor is so great. And then you can see a really nice detailed photo of Kang right here. I'm going to tweet these images out for you as well, so you can just enjoy the Kangness that's coming. That comic book, if you watch my last video about top 5, it's #4 on my top 5. I mean, here's another poster right here. This movie is coming, and it's going to change everything for the MCU. So I'm super excited about it. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments section about what you're doing in this bear market. Be smart, save some gems for some future stuff, but don't hold on to all of them, in my opinion. You're going to miss out on great opportunities right now, because when the bull run comes, maybe by the end of 2023 or maybe by halfway through, you don't want to be buying then. That's when you're going to get wrecked. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, and happy collecting.